Previously on The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. I'm almost like wondering, trying to figure out, what is Anton doing? Why is he going to be in the MVP NPC? Is he going to be like the actual like hero to save us in the end? We're going to be fighting the final boss and it'll be too powerful. And then just as his final attack is about to obliterate us, Anton will be there with a shield and be like, did someone call for a fucking hero? Oh my God, Anton! That's right, it's me. And he blows that shit back. Like an absolute boss.
God, that's exactly how that shit's gonna go. I know it.
Estelle, what the fuck are you talking about?
Don't worry about it, Joshua. Just wait. Anton's gonna do some shit.
I feel like we're stalking them.
We're not stalking them. We're just waiting for him to unlock his true potential.
You really need to stop reading those Cornelia fantasy stories. Holy shit.
I want to be just like her when I grow up. Joshua.
You're already relatively grown up. You're not getting much bigger.
Stop trying to dash my dreams, Joshua.
And now back to...
Rapidly approaching our location.
NicoB! Back with some more The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. When we last left off, Joshua and Estelle decided they're going to join Zin in the tournament. And guess who else is joining us? That's right, look, it's our old pal Olivier. He's back. Guys, hey, look, it's me, I'm back. Hey! Ah, damn it, I thought he died. Nope, still alive and still in love with you. And with this new team of four, we begin making rounds to the tournament, battling with the freaking Raven dudes from Ruan, and then our own fellow team of senior bracers, whose asses we beat thoroughly. We also see the Sky Bandits there, and they face off against the Intelligence Op team and get their asses thoroughly beated, which you know where this is gonna be going. But after the semifinals, we head back to our hotel to find that someone's been in there and has left us a mysterious note telling us to meet with him that night. Though Joshua, wanting to only go alone, reluctantly allows Estelle to join him. Who is that mysterious man? I don't know. I think it could be a large number of different people here. Maybe the silver hair guy, maybe the fucking mask dude, maybe someone from like Joshua's past, maybe it's Cassius or something, I don't know. But ooh, yeah, man, this plot's starting to get fucking good now. As you guys could tell from the sheer size of last episode, I was finding it very hard to stop playing. And I talked about this a little bit on stream of like why I'm really starting to get more invested in this. And one thing is I realized something that this game is doing really smartly with its characters is actually giving us time without them, essentially. And that's surprisingly a smart thing to do, and you wouldn't think so, right? Normally in most RPGs, what happens when you meet a new character that's gonna join your party? They stay with you for the rest of the game. Maybe rarely leaving, but they'll just come back like after like a little like, you know, section or something. But dude, like Olivier, we saw Olivier back in chapter fucking 1. Or actually, was it the prologue? It might have been even just like after finishing the prologue, technically. Like we haven't seen him in forever. And when we got him back, it made me realize how much I actually missed him because he is a great fucking character and I'm already like super like invested in him. But I can already see that being the case when we inevitably run into like Tita again, or run into Chloe again, where it like makes you realize how much I'm like, oh shit, I really like these characters. I want to see him again and do stuff. But it also makes it feel like the story isn't just like about us. Like we actually feel like not the most important fucking thing in the world here, right? In the grand scope of this adventure, which again, isn't usually how it is in most RPGs. Most RPGs, the plot just revolves around you. The plot will only happen when you're there. And that isn't really the case here. A lot of stuff is happening without us around. We feel like very much a small part in what is a much bigger thing happening. And that like, in a lot of ways, almost like we're in over our heads the further we get into this like crazy story. And now finally, I feel like in this final chapter, we're starting to see like characters return, things are happening, the plot points are all starting to connect, the things that we've been doing are actually starting to build up to a meaning, a purpose, and finally an understanding of what this shit's actually all about, right? What is actually the driving narrative and the force behind the plot here, besides simply the fact that Joshua and Estelle are trying to become senior bracers. And we're really starting to get it here, and it's just got me by the fucking testicles. Not to mention, I'm actually really liking the tournament itself too. A lot of times I feel like tournaments will happen and the games will just give you like a very shallow reason why all these like important characters are here, but like I actually appreciated the reason. Like everyone had like I feel like a decent reason for being there. Even the Sky Bandits. basically being used as like a political pawn to like act as like a public apology to people, right? But it also gave them a reason because they're like, yeah, we want to fuck up the intelligence op guys, the guys that literally screwed us over. It's all very smartly written, you know? And the more things like move forward and continue to happen here, like this letter thing was like, dude, I'm like, last episode, I got to the end of this, I'm like, bitch, I am 2 fucking hours. Actually, for me, it was probably like 3 hours. three before it was cut down. 3 or 3.5 hours into this shit. I've got a new Cornelia chapter I just got. I want to see where this story goes within another fucking story that I also want to see where it goes. But I need to fucking stop. And someone who I think had a really good explanation as to how this shit is for me will be Kaiser Mazoku, who last episode said, if Nico releases a 2+ hour video, that means he either really loves the game or, in the case of Corpse Party Blood Drive, really hates it. This is so accurate. You're right. Usually it means, I mean, think for this, me disliking, like really heavily disliking a game, like to that extent has not really happened very often. But yes, it's usually a case of either I really am enjoying it so much that I didn't want to stop playing it, or I'm just doing it because I want it to be over. I'm like, just put as much as I possibly can in a video and just fucking get it out there, God. But no, clearly that is not the case here. You don't have to worry. But I will say I am very glad that it's something that has not happened. I don't think I've gotten to a level of any game that I disliked more than Corpse Party Blood Drive as like a Let's Play. That was a miserable fucking playthrough. I just wanted that shit to end. But Trails in the Sky, nope. You are definitely not a Corpse Party Blood Drive. But Kaiser, thank you so much for helping elucidate this to people who maybe aren't regulars here on the channel. And is that reason you are comment today. All right, guys, before we go see what the fuck is going on with whoever the hell called us, we gotta read this latest Cornelia chapter. This is the second to last chapter here, and things definitely seem to be coming to a head in this story. So, oh, funny, I didn't even realize. Oh wait, no, they do. Never mind. Yeah, I did. That's right. They say the chapter name. They actually say the chapter name in the description down there too, but they also say right here. All right, the last stand. Sister Cornelia made such haste that she aimed for the path on the opposite side of the sludge-filled channel that I could have sworn that she was actually running on the liquid surface, based on my observation of the minuscule spatters her feet produced. And of course, she passed by me in the blink of an eye, the space growing wider and wider between us as I continued to trudge my way through the filthy rock. I don't know why when he's describing her running, I'm like imagining Cornelia like Naruto running. Just like arms just like hanging behind her. She's just blasting forward. Flashes of magic erupted from the darkness by the sluice gate and ripped through the air in rapid succession, but none of them could overtake the speed at which Sister Cornelia moved. In an unyielding offensive by the shadowed aggressors, the settled feculents? Feculents? Is that like fecal matter, or does that mean something else? I guess it is. In the depth, we are in the sewers. In the depths of the channel was thrown up in the form of a powerful tsunami. And in the instant before clearing myself from its destructive path, I feared that the terrible wall of sedimented filth, yeah, I don't think I've ever heard that word before though, would crush me under its weight and bring me to an unsightly end. With a mid-air spin to avoid the last of the oncoming magic, Sister Cornelia flew to the opposite side of the channel with incredible speed. Hurtling the wall of piled up sandbags behind which the attackers took cover, she whirled her arms in a ferocious onslaught. One by one, like a row of pins being struck by a weighted object, the line of standing Jaegers crumpled to the ground. Good lord, Cornelia's like a fucking god. Sister Cornelia's attacks were like a whirlwind of death, blurry with the speed at which they struck. They came in advancing at inconceivable angles, puncturing throats, slashing open arteries, and then they were gone. So it was that when I finally reached the cobbled path beyond the stagnant channel, not a soul was left standing besides Sister Cornelia and myself. It's surprising how actually like very violent the story is too. Like, it's not like she's like knocking them out. No, she's fucking killing these dudes, puncturing their throat and slashing their arteries. Like, whoa. Giblets raining down. Bleh.
The cathedral's at the end of a ladder just beyond this gate,
she indicated as she flicked dripping blood from her fingers like a child who forgot a handkerchief to dry her wet hands. Her eyes shone with the afterglow of battle.
The Jaegers can't be far behind, so we better hurry,
she warned. And as if to punctuate her warning, the damp sound of numerous feet kicking up water as they advanced toward our present location, rapidly approaching location, and had now become clearly audible to my ears. See guys, look, we've come full circle. Stepping over the handful of Jaeger corpses lying scattered about behind the wall of sandbags, we made our way for the dry bed channel which lay ahead of us. I placed my hands on the slightly damp stone floor of the empty channel and crawled through the half-open door of the sluice gate. A falling water droplet struck the nape of my neck as I passed through the cramped opening, causing me to stop dead in my tracks. In the moment that I followed, I recognized the sound of an orbment overhead on the verge of discharging a burst of magic. "Toby!" came the ostensible voice of Sister Cornelia as my vision was instantly flooded with a wave of exceeding brightness. Then in the midst of this world of blinding light came the hand of a savior who grabbed me firmly by the shoulder. The powerful feeling of being dragged and the explosion produced by magic rupturing stone were almost simultaneous. Dude, the writing in this is fucking awesome. Holy shit. It creates such a fucking cool picture here of like I can see this shit in my mind's eye. This is like really well written. It is. Like I almost want to see this shit animated, you know? As the booming roar swept across the whole of my body, I was thrown backwards towards the ground. Despite my cloud of vision, I managed to somersault before landing in the prone position. Damn, nice. Choking on the filthy puddle I had fallen face down in, I lifted my head in time to see a cloud of blackened dust being heaved from the mouth of the halfway raised sluice gate door. As if my worst nightmare had now become reality, I watched as one after another the blockading Jaegers emerged from the smoky cloud, each bearing a glinting blade. I floundered about on the slippery mud and watched as their ranks sprang into action and closed in, their rugged facial features now visible to my eyes. Instantly rolling to the side, I unsheathed my hidden blade as I attempted to deflect a wide-arching slash of another with my bag. The cloth of the bag, over which the sharp edge ran, split open without a sound, and the paper-wrapped orbment fell into the cobbled floor. Oh shit. Frantically, I searched for the orbment at my side, but I was unable to get a grip on it because of my clumsy, panic-stricken state. One of the mercenary men, his eyes intent on my throat, drew back his longsword to end my life. But before he could make his move, a dark silhouette appeared from behind him. It was Sister Cornelia. Dude, Sister Cornelia has saved Toby so much in this fucking story. Her hands, moving with such finesse, disarmed the man in an instant and left only his sword behind before he was launched from view into the hanging shadows veiling the dank conduit. As the sound of the falling sword struck the ground with a high-pitched clink, Sister Cornelia dropped to her knees. Her soft whisper words were full of regret.
"I'm sorry, Toby."
With her head bowed forward, I watched in disbelief as several streaks of blood began to run down the side of her face. Ah!
"It looks like the goddess may be calling you home too,"
she said gently. Once again, Sister Cornelia rose to her feet, her coat hanging in tatters. Eyeing her outer garment's ragged state, I knew for certain that it had been caused by the previous blast of magic. In order to protect me from harm, Sister Cornelia had willingly used her body as a shield to absorb the brunt of the force. Oh, fuck. And now a stain of effervescing crimson blood had begun to seep through the cloth covering her breast. I swiped up the artifact which had tumbled to the ground from the hole of my severed bag and tore away the wet paper which covered its surface. Then with the cold lump of metal in hand, I placed it atop my orbment as I gripped them both tightly together. The sound of footfall from the Jaeger corps had by now subsided. They stood in a cluster with their swords drawn, effectively blocking any possible escape through the sluice gate. Sister Cornelia let out a shrill cry, and I, as if taking the sound to be a command to attack, unleashed the energy pent up within my orbment. The device roared, and at the instant the magic was discharged, I felt an intense wave of searing heat graze over my cheek as my entire body was immediately blown backwards by its powerful force. Stunned, I collapsed onto the floor. When I finally forced open my eyes, I could see Sister Cornelia standing above me with her back turned to face me. Her right arm had lost all strength to function and hung limply at her side. Dazedly, she slid to her knees and slumped onto the ground before me. I pulled Sister Cornelia close to myself and hugged her tightly. Blasted the pack of assailing mercenaries with an instantaneous wave of magic. But then it was all over, my last stand ending as soon as it had begun. Countless razor-sharp sword tips stared down at us from all sides. Convinced that I had finally reached my life's terminus, I raised my right hand, and while placing a false hope in my orbment that it could somehow protect us, I activated it, the last of its energy being consumed as it was drained to empty. Whirling arrow blades spun around us as I closed my eyes and accepted my fate, and behind my darkened eyelids, an endless realm of whiteness began to spread out before me. Ooh, shit. Damn, we're getting to a climax here. I think he's gonna end up using the artifact in some way, essentially. That's gonna save them. Kinda like it saved us, right? The gospel artifact that we hadn't covered. Shit. It's getting crazy now, boys. All right. I'm going to the church, right? Yeah, West Block Cathedral. All right, we gotta avoid the guards though. Or they're gonna send us back to my room. That'll be a pain in the ass. I will say, it's very nice that the game zoomed out. They could have easily just like left it there and like made this shit like really annoying, but no, they were nice. They thought ahead. God, the West Block? Fuck. Okay, there's a guy there. Let's take it nice and easy. Can I go between the trees? I can. Wait, what? Oh, is that? That's where I need to go. Okay, so I can't get around him. I have to go. There's guys over there. I can't get around this guy. There are guys guarding the path down below us. Oh no, I'm screwed. I can't go this way. Did they already tell me that? Did they tell me like, yeah, you can't go this way. You have to like take the scenic route here? They might have. I don't know how far these guys can see ahead of me. Okay, okay, no peripheral, thankfully. Yeah, I think this might be the right way. Curse you, curfew! Oh, how am I gonna get around this dude? Oh, I don't know if I am. I can't get through a building. Actually, I can't go in any of these buildings anyway. Ah, no! Caught already. So occasionally, some of the soldiers seem to have stationary posts while others move on fixed routes. First things first, we need to keep our distance from the soldiers. Easy enough, but it may require us to go well out of our way.
Can't take the direct route to the west.
They can't see nearly as well at night, so as long as we don't approach them from the front, we should be able to get by. The main thing will be to learn their patrol routes and stay out of their direct line of sight.
Okay, let's give this a shot.
Okay, hold on. I'm loading it up. I don't know if this is going to affect my points. It probably won't because this is technically like outside the, my responsibilities, but just in case. Oh, yes. Yes. Ha. Oh, God. Okay, not up. Definitely not up. The stairs below us. We're trying to get to that area over to the left. Boom, 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 boom. Don't go up the stairs. Okay. Oh, what the hell? It's just fucking going in this big circle. Follow closely. Ah! What? Bonk. Bonk. Wait. One more. Bonk. There we go. Perfect. Wait, how did he even... What? That's some bullshit. Was I just too close to him? I guess he heard my footsteps or some BS? Ah, come on. I figured I could just follow relatively close behind him, but I guess I was too close. I mean, it looks like you have to there. You literally have to follow them. You should probably save here. Now I think about it. Oh God, I can't see shit. Stagger step. Okay. We're good? We in the clear? Yeah, good. Nobody's over here for whatever reason.
All right, we made it. First try, Joshua.
Yeah, sure, Estelle. First try. Stay focused, Estelle. I'll go in first. Stay close.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Estelle. I guess I misunderstood.
Huh? You came after all.
What? You. The nun? That we saved?
Hey, are you the nun from before? The one who was attacked on the scenic route? Thank you for what you did back there. I assume you got my message. That letter was... Oh! Damn it! What a buzzkill! Thought it was gonna be some big reveal! And it was just a fucking lady! What did you want to thank us for saving you? Damn it, did you have to do it in such an enigmatic way? Fuck!
Well, you seem really upset about that.
I am upset! God, I just want to know about your stupid past, Joshua! I've been blue balled for 50 fucking hours! Why would you sing so secretive, like, just to say thanks?
Ah, now I get it. It was her all along.
Huh? You're very observant, Joshua. Pardon me then. Allow me to get more comfortable.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, never mind.
Never mind! I take it back! Plot twist after all! What?
Come on, it's not that surprising. It's like,
Yes, it is! Shut up, Joshua! Lieutenant Julius Swords, Commander of the Royal Guardsmen at your service. It's been a long time, you two.
where the fuck is Chloe? How are you here and Chloe's not? Where is she? Is she dead? She better not be. Or someone else is gonna die.
I knew you'd come.
It's nice to see you again, Lieutenant. Last time was back in Rouen, right?
Yes, it was. It hasn't been that long, but it feels like ages. Hey, hold on a second. Why are you in that getup? Why'd you call us here? I'll answer your questions one at a time. First, the close. The Septian Church has long and deep ties with the royal family. Colonel Richard's little conspiracy has us on the run, and they've helped us stay hidden within the city. Oh, okay. To answer your other question, why I called you here. If you win the final match tomorrow, you'll get invited to that dinner party at the castle, right? What I need you to do is get in touch with Her Majesty once you get inside. I realize that's a selfish request,
Maybe that's what we're trying to do.
but since we're basically fugitives, there's no way for us to make contact. You're the only hope we have. Well then, this is kind of unexpected.
Actually, we're participating in the competition specifically in hopes of seeing the Queen anyway.
What?
Joshua explained the request that Professor Russell gave them during the Leyston Fortress incident.
Really now? Almighty Adios, thank you for your gift, most sacred. In that case, I have only one favor to ask of you. When you speak to Her Majesty, heed her counsel. Of course, that was the plan from the get-go.
That non-involvement rule still applies, even in a situation like this. But we'll do everything we can.
I'm grateful. Please, take this with you.
Julia's letter.
What's this? Give this to the head maid, Hilda, and she'll know that you've spoken to me. Her Majesty is probably under a very heavy guard by the special ops men. But you can trust Hilda. With her help, you may be able to speak with Her Majesty. Huh, she sounds like a heck of a lady.
Got it. We'll talk to her.
Thank you very much. Pathetic, isn't it? I was deceived, and thereby I failed the one I was supposed to protect at all costs. This happened not long after I swore that I would give my life to safeguard Her Majesty from harm. You can't imagine how helpless I feel having to depend entirely on another's help. You really shouldn't be so hard on yourself. Hate to say this, but there's a chance that we'll lose tomorrow's match.
Those guys are kind of fucking cracked. I'm not gonna lie.
That guy did like 1,600 damage in one hit. I don't have that much health. Sorry, I'm certain that you'll do just fine. That Kavardian martial artist is extremely skilled. And you're both of the children of Colonel Cassius Bright. You mean you knew our dad too? God, everyone knew our dad, but us? It's not without reason that he was known as the finest swordsman in all the Royal Army, the Divine Blade at that. Before he retired from service, I had a chance to be trained by him when he was a martial arts instructor at the military academy. If not for him, I would not be nearly as skilled as I am. I can't believe that. Dad's never used anything except a bow staff.
Uh-huh.
I guess he must have given up the sword when he decided to become a bracer. His goal wasn't to kill his enemies. He wanted to improve himself and help those weaker than he. That's why he chose the bow staff as his weapon, or so I imagine. Really? I didn't know that my use of a staff had that kind of significance.
Good for bonking, not for killing. I'm sure you'd hope that you'd inherit that same kind of mindset. Well, I've got these fucking sweet daggers. I think he'd be proud of you.
Joshua, Colonel Cassius trained both of you. I have all the faith in the world that you win tomorrow's match. Hearing you say that almost makes me think you're right.
We'll put everything we have into it. Police, open up! Pardon us, this is the Grancel City Guard! Do the terrorist threat will not patrol the main facilities! Pardon us the latest of the hour, but do you mind if we take a look inside? Ah, fuck!
Quite all right, thank you. Just a moment, please. I'll open the door.
Did a little spin.
There's another door at the back of the altar room. You can get outside from there. Okay!
Please be careful. Title screen song.
Whew. Well, we managed to avoid the patrols so far.
I wonder who Joshua thought this was going to be, though, right? That's the other question he'd ask. So it wasn't that. It was still a big surprise, but it wasn't who Joshua thought it was going to be. Who did he think it was going to be?
Doesn't look like there were any soldiers this way.
Yeah, I'm not sensing anyone. With my sword sense, I guess the night patrols are finally done. Let's rest for a moment here and then head back to the hotel.
Okay.
Woo! Hop onto the bench.
So we're just going on. It's starting to give me a headache. I can't keep track of all these fucking plot points, Joshua.
I'll bet. I never would have imagined it would be Lieutenant Schwartz waiting for us in the cathedral.
Wait, so she wasn't who you were expecting to find there. Could it be you were thinking it'd be someone you'd known before?
Well,
Oh, sorry. Forget I said anything. Gotta remember the rules.
Estelle, no! Fuck your rules, Estelle. Just have this bitch tell us.
I won't ask you anything about before we met until you're ready to tell me. I try to be careful, but sometimes it just slips my mind.
Estelle, I think you've gotten a little stronger during our travels.
Huh?
It's overwhelming to think about all the people around us, each and every one of them living his or her own life, all under the same sky. That's actually a pretty apt take on just the game in general. It's almost like what I was saying before, right? Where like, yeah, it feels like everyone's just doing their own thing, right? Even the NPCs. Every person you meet has a personality and a history. And then, I think the game's just telling us now, right? It's just putting it, it's like, hey, this is literally, we were doing our damnedest to design this whole entire game this way. And a story to tell. Every one of them is just like us, living day by day. Sometimes I just have to remind myself that no one acts without cause. Nothing happens without a reason, or a motive, or an excuse. And it's only when I remember that I start to feel like I might be able to reclaim the parts of me I've lost.
Joshua?
I'm probably just fooling myself, tricking myself into accepting things I can't change. But even so, I'm grateful for having someone with me. The sky, Dad, and most of all, you.
Joshua!
So, I promise, once this whole matter is settled, and if Dad comes back safely, I'll tell you everything there is to know about my past.
Really?
Really. With the stars as my witness.
Okay then, we have ourselves a fucking deal!
Was it really necessary to yell that? Yes! Estelle?
All my gloom's gone fluttering away. Because once you've told me what you've got to tell me, then I'll tell you what I've got to tell you.
What? Oh, wait, is this about the thing you've had on your mind? Are you worried that I haven't been bathing? Because I have been. I've been putting the deodorant on. Just like you used to tell me to do.
Yeah, because you used to stink when you were little.
Yeah, but I don't do it anymore because I do the deodorant the way you told me to.
That's good to hear, Joshua. That's not what this is about. Yep. Gonna have to psych myself up for it.
Psych yourself up? Is it really something so dramatic? I mean, if it's that important, I really don't mind hearing about it now. Absolutely not! Okay, Jesus Christ, fuck!
It's a delicate matter, and timing is crucial. Though, I guess the situation does feel kind of right. But still, no dice. Not yet. No. I don't care how beautiful this fucking night is. The fact that we're not surrounded by any dickheaded guards to watch this.
I don't get you sometimes, Estelle, but okay. See, this is why, I don't really know, if this is, a one-sided thing here. Joshua Center seems happy to be along for the ride. And also, he's still referring to her as his sister anyway, right? We're brother and sister, so I am sort of feeling like it's probably just Estelle. And maybe that's just how this ends up going. I swear, you seem like you're ready to take on anything now. All because we got a big talk planned. Makes no sense.
Of course I'm ready. Ain't no way I'm letting those guys keep me from this talk. I'm gonna show the special ops types how a touch of girl power can rule their whole team.
A touch of girl power. Estelle's great. She's awesome. She's fucking ridiculous. Ruin their what? You really are your father's daughter.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Better not be comparing me to a middle-aged man.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Somehow, I think we're going to do just fine tomorrow. We're just gonna be A-okay, maybe. I don't know, Joshua, man. That guy was doing a lot of damage. Make sure he hits Zen. Yesterday was generally awful. I returned to the embassy overfull of spirit when those tiresome guards saw fit to stop and cast flaming, stinking disparagements at me. They've tightened security at night, supposedly for anti-terrorist purposes. Were you two okay? Yes, we went to bed rather early, so we didn't have any problems.
And Elon led us something that we might really give us an edge.
Estelle explained that Elon had loaned them the spare key to the Grancel sewers. Yet again, the other side, I guess. Now that should come in handy. He's a young one, but he's got a real spark to him. He always seems to know what you need, and when you need it.
So what do you say we check out the sewers this morning?
The gate's just north of the arena. Well, if it's for the banquet, we could muster up one more huzzah. I love sewers! There's not one, not two, but 3 sewers in this game! Ah! So many sewers! More importantly, I gotta see, what's his face? This beautiful girl walks by here all the time. Some days counting how many times I see her is the only thing I can keep myself sane. If you can call that sane! All right, if that girl walks by here 3 times today, I'm gonna go up there and say hi. Now I see that book so I can pretend to be reading it while I wait for her. Because girls like smart, bookish men, right? Right? Wait, what? I just need that book so I can prepare to reading it? Wait, oh no, this is it. Sorry, I'm looking at the guide here. This is it. I thought it was after the championship. No, it's before the championship. So this is it. This is one of the last big secrets of this game. And apparently they describe this as some Mew under a truck nonsense. Okay, so wow, this is kind of wild. Okay, so first off, wait, hold on.
I got some weird ideas in head size, man.
Okay, so first we gotta let this chick walk around. 1. And now we gotta let her do it again. I mean, he sort of gave a hint here, but it's not just as simple as, all right, 3 times. So I got the turbo button. Okay, 2. So now, before she passes him a 3rd time, now we gotta talk to her.
It's that guy over there looking at me again. Maybe I'll find other routes to take for running my errands.
Wait, what? No! Don't do that! Oh wait, do I have to wait till she stops? Maybe? Maybe she's going back. Oh, there we go. What the fuck?
Guy over there is staring at me. He has eyes on me all the time. It's just so creepy. I don't want to get anywhere near him.
Oh, damn. This is a reasonable response, to be honest.
Oh, are you bracers? What a relief. I feel a lot safer with bracers around.
Oh. Oh, I see. So she wouldn't have gone over there unless you gave her the pep talk. Okay, now. And now talk to him. Or wait, what does she say now?
All day ogling people. This is rude, you know?
You know, initially I thought maybe this might be in with them, like, getting together. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Yes, that makes 3. I've seen her 3 times now. I feel like I needed someone upstairs. Thank you guys, dude. She's literally been walking around you like a billion times every day in the same circle. Thank you too. You guys, here, take this. Show my appreciation. There it is, guys. The final chapter. All right, time to man up and say something to her. Is he actually gonna do it? All right, I'm so gonna talk to that lady today. Wait, she come back? She's come back. Come back. Come on, do it. Do it. Don't be a bitch. What? Hey! Look, she's right there. Hey! Look! No, you didn't, you fucker! She's right. Ah, you didn't even look at her. You stupid shithead. I think yeah, does a pretty happy guy, sorta. Can't figure out what got him so stoked though. Wow, that is pretty wild. I mean, it's not impossible to figure out but again, the only reason I knew this, right? I mean, was that you guys have been telling me to talk to this guy. So you've been talking to fucking everybody. Which to be fair, at this point in the game, if you've gotten every chapter of Cornelia without a guide, you are already doing that. Let's be honest. You are already doing that. So I don't know. I don't think people would have gotten to this point with no guide and not have gotten this. Oh, by the way, before I do this, let me go ahead and read real quick. This is the issue from Liberl News. I've had people request this that I missed, which was issue 5. Because apparently it includes an interview with Colonel Richards, or Colonel Richard, that we might be interesting because this was back before we knew about his, who he really was. So it's a look at the man behind the plan. The Lind incident halted the nation's aerial transportation and struck fear in our hearts. But thanks to the Royal Army's Intelligence Division, all that is behind us. No hostages were harmed. We're pleased to welcome the ID founder today for an exclusive one-on-one interview. We'd like to thank him for taking time from his busy schedule to meet with us. Alan Richard, founder of the Intelligence Division, born 1168, single war college graduate, ranked colonel. Liberl News, hereafter LN. Congratulations on your success with the Lind incident. Thanks, but I'm not sure I'm the right person to congratulate. We officers just sit in front of our desk all day. It's the men and women on the field who deserve all the praise here. And we are thankful, truly. Tell me, Colonel, what was your role in the 100 Days War? Easier to say what my role wasn't. I planned strategies. I fought. I handled communications and intelligence, and I procured goods for the troops, to name just a few of my tasks. And were the lessons you learned in the war contributive to the founding of the ID? Actually, no. We now live in an information age, and as orbital technology advances, life becomes faster paced. And if the Royal Army can't keep up, well, then that's it for us. How do you see the Royal Army now? In what ways do you believe it could be improved? As an officer, I really can't officially answer that. If you're asking for my own personal opinion, though, then I'd say we need to become a more robust organization. As in more arms proliferation. No, quite the opposite. Not an expansion of force, but of quality. We need significant improvements in our organization, our equipment, our command structure. I'm afraid that's all the time we have, but Colonel Alan Richard, I sincerely thank you for granting us this wonderful opportunity. The reporter's impression. Unpretentious, unrestrained, and bold, Colonel Alan Richard is nothing at all like the elite, haughty image people seem to have of him. And given his accomplishments, it's clear he's not only a brilliant man, but politically savvy one as well. He truly is the Royal Army's rising star, and his time is only just beginning. Okay, I think that's the major thing I want to take from that. The other ones are just like about the things that are happening at the time with the orphanage and shit. But yeah, interesting. So clearly he's always felt that we've needed some kind of like grand change the system, huh? So we get a little bit of a potential like indication of that, or his intentions from even from that moment. All right, before we do this, actually wait, hold on. Are the two other NPCs still around? I haven't really been able to find them. They're around about somewhere. I almost feel like you need like an NPC tracker in this game. When you pause the screen, you can see where everybody is. Hey, maybe they include that in the remake. That'd be cool. Oh, I almost forgot. The fucking final chapter. Hey, can't forget this. Come on, man. We're on the end of our seat here. How's this gonna end? Oh, I got an achievement. What happens next? All right, a legacy never to be forgotten. I was swallowed by the lion only to be spewed moments later onto a patch of hardened ground. The air was filled with the scent of sun-baked earth. If for being the floor of some grandiose heavenly estate inherited by those in the afterlife, it felt quite like the flagstones I had grown accustomed to in my past life. Upon feeling around in my immediate surroundings, my searching hand found soft locks of disheveled hair. It seemed as though Sister Cornelia had come as well as I to meet our creator firsthand. Gradually, as I lay there, I felt something warm swell within the pit of my stomach. Weary and spent, I just let the feeling spread over me. It was about at this time that the sound of murmurous voices started to fill the air around us. Warm breath tickled across my nose and brow, letting me know that I was being stared at directly in the face. Did they like teleport there or something? As my eyes adjusted to the intensity of the light, I realized that I was looking into the face of a young girl who beamed back at me brightly with the widest of smiles. However, she seemed a bit young to hold the esteemed position of the goddess. The knell of a bell overhead rang out loud and clear. Strangely, it sounded exactly like the cathedral's distinctive toll. Taking in this series of events to be rather odd, I picked myself up, and at last awakened from the dream which had temporarily invaded my senses. There it was, the familiar cityscape, the sounds, and even the scent of the breeze. I knew the place by heart. It was the public square of the imperial city, which unfolded before the great cathedral of the Septium Church. I opened the fingers of my right hand and stared down at the metallic lump in its palm, entrusted me by Misht. Golden filaments of light swirled across the surface of the artifact. I instantly recalled Sister Cornelia's words.
It's alive,
she had said, as I watched the ancient light gradually fade away before my closing hand around its surface once more. I believed it. Supporting each other by wrapping our arms around one another's shoulders, Sister Cornelia and I hobbled and limped our way toward the magnificent cathedral as the awe-inspiring figure of the goddess, Adios, stood silent with unfurled wings, watching over us from the deep-hued stained glass window above. And as for the events which followed, they were all settled in an orderly fashion. The metallic lump which Sister Cornelia had so daringly risked her life for was turned over to His Eminence, the Cardinal, who presided over the cathedral. He disappeared with it through the thick open door of a sacred vault. The level of corruption which had spread like a plague among members of the imperial court, influential aristocrats, and even commissioned officers in the imperial army, astonished even those mediators acting on behalf of the Bracer Guild. I stayed close by Sister Cornelia as she was laid out on a pew within the chapel of the cathedral. The real sisters of the church delicately pulled off her coat and cut open her vest, now stuck to her body with dried blood. Upon doing so, they found an ornate shirt of chainmail that just beneath the layer of her clothing, which for some strange reason seemed to bewilder them all. The next day, a certain aristocrat who had hired the Jaeger Corps to carry out his selfish building agreed to relinquish the artifacts in possession in return for keeping his estate. Hence, his collection of forbidden antiques were brought under the safekeeping of the Septian Church. Sworn to secrecy, I made immediate arrangements to take leave for the Calvard Republic. My destination, a high-class resort, which turned out to be an excellent way to recover physically and mentally, as well as forget about the series of events which had occurred over the past few days. You know what would be really fucking cool? Really fucking cool. What if in the later game, and like, if we ever go to Calvar Republic, what if you actually ran to Toby and it turned out this was all a fucking real story, a true story? That would be so fucking cool. You actually met the guy. Naturally, the bracers assigned to provide my escort were none other than Clayton and Pavel, who before we left guided me without a word to where Sister Cornelia was resting. I talked with Sister Cornelia, who woke up for a short interval, but as I got up to leave, she reached out her dainty hand and said to me,
Before you go, I want to tell you my real name. It's Ein Selnet.
I took her unblemished hand in mine and gripped it firmly as I expressed my appreciation for what she had done. And today, 3 years later, oh yes, and that's right, because technically this whole story started as a flashback. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, so long ago. Now 3 years later, I stood staring at her name once again. But this time printed on a page of the Imperial Chronicle. So that was seeing that name was what triggered this whole like flashback for him, because we knew he's seen something, but we didn't know what it was. Ein Selnet. Below those printed characters ran the few lines of an unembellished article. Yesterday, a corpse was discovered in an urban area of the capital just before dawn. The body was found to be covered with multiple stab wounds. The departed in life had been involved in charitable work and brought salvation to many afflicted souls in various regions throughout the land. As I read the line, I envisioned the deceased figure of Sister Cornelia lying motionless upon a darkened street. Yet despite the blood-stained face I envisioned in my mind, I saw her as she rested in peace, a gentle smile crossing her face, and vindicated of any transgressions in life. What? As I rolled up a copy of the magazine in hand, I brushed my hand lightly across the shining bracer emblem pinned on my chest. Oh, hey! Almost 2 years had passed as I converted to my new line of work, which Sister Cornelia had so graciously recommended to me. And finally, I had even become used to my real name.
Toby,
came the whisper of Sister Cornelia as it resurrected in my ears. Now only known as Toby, I pressed my forehead up against the cold, clouded window of a passenger car. The refulgent eyes of Sister Cornelia shining brightly like a cornelian stone, forever ingrained in my memory. In my mind's eye, I watched as her coat sleeves trailed out behind her and she dashed away into the darkness of my memories. Opening my eyes, I gazed out through the window glass, and there I saw the bleeding rose-colored illumination of the Imperial City as it faded away beneath the heavy, white fog. The end. Wow! Wow. Holy shit, man. That was great. It's sad, though. Super sad. Damn, though. That was really good. That had no right being that good. That had no right being that fucking good. Aw, she died, though. So she survived that incident with him, but only to get killed. Or I thought when we saw the name, I was hoping it meant like, oh, her name, like she was a reporter or something now, you know? But no, she was killed. Oh man. Wow. And then he became a bracer. God, it'd be so fucking cool, dude. It'd be so fucking cool if we actually run to Toby in like a later game or something. That'd be so fucking cool. Wow, this was awesome. What an amazing story within a literal story. What a cool collectible, you know? A lot of people probably wouldn't take the time to read this. because it's just, I mean, I get it. I do. I mean, I've definitely am guilty. I'm guilty of skipping a lot of like, you know, extra bonus text of like stuff like this or finding books in other places, you know. But I tell you right now, this is definitely probably one of the best written ones I've seen in any video game. Because that's the thing. Most of the times they're written like books you find in specifically video games, but they're not actually written like books you would normally read out in the real fucking world, right? This is video game book telling me things that telling me expositing about the history of the kingdom and blah 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 or whatever. Not an actual like a piece of potential, you know, fiction, nonfiction, whatever, right? But that is it actually told like someone is the author of an actual book, if that makes sense. Wow. I'm glad I hunted for those, because that was definitely worth seeing. Holy shit. All right. Other sewer, or I guess other side of the same sewer. Probably should kill the guys down here too, because those guys were giving me a fuck ton of experience. More giant aardvark, not aardvark. What the hell are these things? Mole rats? Platypi? Level up. Monsters! Oh shit. That's a lot. Guys, move kicks ass. Look how much fucking area this covers. Ow. Nuke these motherfuckers. Die! Oh god, they didn't die.
Savor the victory.
302 experience. Holy shit. Hawkeye. There's a note inside. It reads, haha, I knew you'd be back. Is it a weapon? It is. For Olivier. Oh, hey, we got another one of these things. Oh my god. There's a casual 4 of them. Weak to fire. I don't have fire. Ow. Oh, get him, Joshua. Joshua, mad, bro. Oh my god, that move kicks so much ass. Die, dragons. Level up. Ah. And here we go. The shortcut. Damn, I'm getting a lot of Sepith too. Holy shit. Cestus, that's definitely a fist weapon for you. Oh yeah. You look familiar. So do you. Terror bomb. Just so very, very, very empty. The terror bomb? Chester doesn't respawn, you know. Or does it? Gladiator headband. Back for more? Motivating headband. CP recovery rate rises in battle. What? Can I like combine that with the thing I have? Can I combine that with the gladiator belt and like do some crazy shit? Automatic recovers during battle and rate. Oh, this could be some, maybe. I don't know if that increases the rate that's gonna go up automatically, but maybe. That's funny. There's a chest over here. I don't know how the hell to get over there. Unless there's a third way of getting into this fucking place. I have no idea. There must be another way to get in there. I've looked at fucking everywhere. There has to be. All right, I think we're ready.
Welcome everyone to the Grand Arena. Please note the tournament participants are asked to remain within the arena's walls till the day's end.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yes, I'm ready.
Excellency, your ring room is the blue team room, just inside the hall on the right. Fight well.
Looks like it's just us in here. This room feels awfully big right now.
Well, it actually is a pretty big room. Team sports events and circuses alike used to be held here. But that was back in a time when gladiators fighting monsters was a man's only source of entertainment.
Interesting. I guess that would explain the size. There were circus animals in here.
I must say, it certainly doesn't measure up to an imperial opera house, but even so, it's about the size of an outdoor concert venue, and that's certainly acceptable.
Excuse us for being less gaudy than you imperialist.
I think we may have gotten here a little too early, though. We've still got a sizable chunk of time before the match starts.
Really? Waiting around for your match to start really does get kind of boring.
So why don't we walk around the grounds for a little while then?
Works for me! We're gonna go out for a walk, guys.
Sure. Just make sure you're here in time for the match. Oh, this is good. This is a good idea, guys. This allows us to get, let's thing go wrong here. Well, well, what new turn of events is this? I thought for sure that you'd go with them.
I just get the feeling that something's changed between the two of them. Some type of step forward.
Hello, Mr. Observant. They've definitely been feeling some pressure in the matches, but today they seem a lot more relaxed. Oh, to be young again, eh?
Bro, you're like 26 or something, right? How old are you? But are they ready for the feelings that well up from within them? Even if they are not, the feelings are surely ready for them. Arr.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, such delightful awkwardness. I look forward to what comes of it. I wish I was there for my fucking camera.
I really just don't get you.
We don't have much in common, right?
Oh, God! Ah!
Something wrong? You feeling all right?
Olivier definitely said something about us. I know he did. It's the fucking... But I could just feel it. I feel it in my neck hair. I'm okay. I just got the chills all of a sudden. Like someone's talking about us or plotting something.
I think I can guess who that is.
I'm gonna go beat his ass!
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did, motherfucker. You're gonna die.
Back already? It's time before the match begins, you know. Go, make the most of the next few hours. Explore, discover, experience. Together.
I need to go wash up now.
So, how do you propose we go after those special ops guys? They're not going to give us any openings. The only chance we have, I believe, is to target their commanding officer. We take him down, openings are sure to follow. Yeah, I guess gang up on him as best we can. Probably you want to use the invincible shit, too. Things that literally make us invincible.
That's the exit. Well, isn't that what you wanted to do?
Oops, don't want to leave yet, do we?
Well, you just want to walk around this place. Okay. I guess we'll go see our fucking, Is this the wrong room?
I know it is. What do you want to go, dummy? You fucking tell me. What are we doing?
Reserve for guests of honor. Oh, Dorothy.
Hey, Estelle, I'm already drunk. Let's fucking go. You did it, the final fight. It's so exciting. Deep breaths, Dorothy. Come on now, do it with me.
If you don't relax and keep yourself still and focused, you won't be able to get any good shots.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I take my best pictures when I'm all hyped up and juiced up and drunk. They're more natural, you see?
Oh, I guess they would be.
Dorothy, I think you're some kind of savant or something.
Or something. Hey, it's you guys.
Something wrong, Kurt?
Oh, it's you guys. It's time for the final match. Give it all you've got, okay?
You bet. You don't look so good there, Kurt. Are you okay?
You do seem pale. No, just a little lightheaded. That's all. But it's kind of odd. I don't feel sick, so why am I lightheaded? I think I'm having a flashback.
Flashback? From yesterday? For what, yesterday?
No. From an accident I had about 3 months ago. Seems I screwed up on a job and I messed myself up pretty bad.
What do you mean, seems?
You don't mean amnesia, do you?
The classic.
I do. It's kind of embarrassing. Perhaps even a bit cliche. You think? But I actually don't remember a thing about it. Or didn't anyway. I still can't remember even what I was doing that got me hurt in the first place. Doctor said it wasn't shock or anything, but offered no explanation as to what it could be.
Wow, what a story.
Is this gonna tie into something significant?
You're still okay to participate in the match, even in that condition?
I told you, physically there isn't anything wrong with me. In fact, feeling a lot better just talking it over with you. And in time, these flashbacks will start to take shape and I'll remember what happened. So don't worry about me, okay?
Okay, I guess. If you say so.
You are starting to look a little better than you did a minute ago. Just be careful though, okay? Thanks. You too. You guys too. Good luck out there. Huh.
We're all here to root for you today. We're representing the Bracer Guild out there, so be sure to make us proud.
Hey, you guys. Listen, just relax and do what you've always done. There's no pressure. Hey, newbies! Yo, what's up? It's your girl, A-Lace, in the house! Your opponents are tough, but you guys should be able to take them no sweat. Break a leg out there. We'll cheer for you like you wouldn't believe.
Okay.
Is that all we wanted to do?
Still time. No, go do the thing. Go do the thing that you don't know what you're doing. Go do it now.
There's no one else in the audience, is there? I see a bunch of generic dickheads. Aside from my friend. Oh, no, it's you.
Estelle, Joshua.
Professor?
You came to watch us? But of course, you've always been such a big help to me. I owe you two at least that much.
Thanks, Professor! But I just scraped together the mirror for a ticket.
Well, that was a bit of a lucky break on my part, actually. The museum director had some sudden business to attend to, so he couldn't make it today. And I'm here instead.
Ha! Should've guessed you'd never be able to get it here out of your own pocket.
Ha! Not that I wouldn't try, of course. I'm sure I could find a way, if I put my mind to it. At any rate, I'm here, and here I am. And I'll be shouting your names for sure. Knock 'em dead, you two.
You bet your biscuits we will.
Thank you, Professor. Okay, I don't think I see anybody else up here of significance. No, that's not what you want to do. What do you want from me? I can't leave. Oh, there we go.
Still, Joshua, is that you?
Mayor Klaus?
What brings you here? Hey, yeah, it's is that our mayor? Remember, we see so many mayors at this point.
Yeah, it's good to see you both again. It is, yeah. Charizard told me that you've begun traveling all over the kingdom. You've certainly grown up nicely in the times since we last met.
Ha ha, thank you very much.
Well, I can't speak for myself, really. But you certainly seem as chipper as ever, Mr. Mayor. It's kind of refreshing to see.
Ha ha! Well, I won't let you young folk beat me just yet. So, here you two made it all the way to the championship in this big martial arts competition. Cool. It's like a episode of Dragon Ball or something. I may be a little old for such things, but I came to watch.
You came all the way from Berlin for that?
No. I actually got an invitation out of the blue to a dinner party at the Grancel Castle. I only arrived in Grancel this morning. Came by way of an airliner.
No way.
Ah, I think I get it. The invitation came from Duke Dunon, right?
Oh, you know of it. I was originally planning to attend a birth ceremony for this married couple and then journey here. This lady officer approached me out of nowhere. Told me I was invited to this dinner party. Cool, I didn't even know I knew anybody here.
One guess as to who that was.
Yeah, it had to be Captain Alethea.
Sadly, my wife's just not much of a traveling sort, so I didn't have much choice but to come here by myself.
Oh, she's not here.
Pardon me, Mayor. There's a chance that we may also be attending that dinner party.
Oh!
Estelle and Joshua explained that the Duke had stated that the winner of the competition will receive a formal invitation to the party.
I see. Well, butter my biscuits. That explains it. It hardly seems appropriate to call for a dinner party when Her Majesty is taken ill. But if you two will be there, I might not feel quite so awkward. So that just means that you'll have to try that much harder to win.
You bet.
We'll try our best to meet your expectations.
I think I'm gonna find myself a seat then. Pop squat. Best of luck to both of you.
He's gonna go into the tournament room with us and gonna fight alongside us.
Can't believe he's going to be at the dinner party, too. Think Mayor Mabel will be there as well?
Seems likely. There will probably be a lot of influential people in attendance.
Oh well. Just need to focus on winning our match. Then we'll see everyone there.
Sounds good. Speaking of which, it's almost time. Let's return to the waiting room.
Okay.
Wow, I thought something really bad was gonna happen in this moment, but we're good. We're fine. Where's Duke Douchehead? Oh, there he is. Oh, and the other two douches. It's Team Douche arriving at last.
Oh, looks like the Duke and Colonel Rich are showing up together today.
Indeed. Maybe he's here to watch his subordinates compete. Oh, so that's the Royal Army's darling of the public, eh? He's handsome enough and well-groomed. He looks like the capable sort.
Yeah, I guess so.
He doesn't seem to bear much resemblance to when I saw him in Bose, at least in terms of character. But what indeed can one do?
He sold his soul, Olivier.
I suppose that he is worthy of being considered a rival to the great Olivier Lenheim.
I doubt he's worried about that. I doubt he knows you fucking exist.
Looks like it's starting.
We must apologize to everyone for the long wait. We now open the final day of the martial arts competition, full contact matches. This arena has been abuzz with preparations and fighting for the better part of a week now. And it's all culminates right here, right now. Today, game day, let's go. Which team will seize ultimate victory this day? Without further ado, I present the fight card for the championship match. Southside Blue Team from the Calabar Republic. Captain is Zin. Northside Red Team from the Royal Army. Intelligence Division Special Forces. Captain is Second Lieutenant Lawrence.
All right, we're up. Let's go.
Finally. I trust everyone is ready to put everything into this. We're seriously gonna need this.
For tears or for laughter, this is it. Game faces, guys. Game face. Game day, baby. All right, I better fucking save.
So I'm gonna get my fucking ass beat by this bitch.
Bitch. All right, here we go.
Everyone we fought so far has been about as tough as tapioca. That and half this team is a pair of rookies. I'd rather be able to stand up to us.
Ha! Don't be so sure. Both of them are part of the Bracer Guild.
Indeed. We've been reading up on them.
Good. Now stay focused and don't underestimate them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, what are those guys grousing about over there?
Just let them be, Estelle. If they're covering their faces like that, I can't imagine they have much in the way of self-confidence. Since they lack my dazzling good looks, there's probably a lot of sniping and backbiting in their ranks.
The hell's that supposed to be? No one can fucking hear you, you weeaboo bitch. You know, I'm very attracted to women.
Second Lieutenant Lawrence, right?
What is it, boy?
Joshua?
That's sword technique. No, never mind. Best of luck.
Heh, and to you.
Hey, don't let their talk get you all depressed. We're about to start. And we now begin the final match of the martial arts competition. Both teams go to your starting places. Adios be with you.
Ready?
Begin! Oh Lord, he's coming. Ow.
Oh god, AT delay too. All right. So let's get Earthwall up. Try to cover as many of us as we can here.
Oh, music's getting real, man.
So what is this? Are these guys weak to anything?
No, they wouldn't be.
So he has 6,000 HP. The other ones have 3,000. Put Earthwall on both of them.
Oh, yes, walked right into it, stupid.
Earthwall. He's casting some shit. Give everyone a morale boost. Earthwall. Okay, we're totally safe from whatever the hell he's about to throw at us. Which is a healing ability. Don't be a bitch. Aha! Oh, damn it! Now, screw this. Show him, Joshua. Oh no. He's earthguarding himself. No, not the broken shit.
Only I'm allowed to do that.
Oh god. Ow! Okay.
Get in with this big shit.
Heal Olivier. Body what the fuck? This motherfucker is Shadow Clone? Okay, he's gonna try to heal everybody, probably.
Let me show you the true essence of
Do it, Olivier. Shoot him with your big gun.
Oh, look at this! And then look at this shot! And then look at this shot! Boom! 2 down. Hope this guy can't, like, revive people. Haha! Just on yourself, dummy. Oh, get buff. Ow. Dude, what are you... What? Stop! What are you doing? You can't just summon infinite shadows? That's some bullshit. These things are... Oh, these things are weak, though. They're weak to everything. They have less health too, but still. Stop that. Ow. Fucking do it. Oh, that's right. He guarded against shit. Everybody look at him. I think they resisted it. Shit. Okay, those guys are dead. Ow. Do it. Do it, Estelle. I'm rapidly getting up inside your business. Oh, you motherfucker. Wow, I did nothing. Punch him. Fuck. Oh, you piece of shit. This motherfucker is about to solo us. Please don't. Get rid of that shit. Punch. Oh my god, stop it. Stop putting that on yourself. Ow. Dead. Fuck. Oh my god, this fucking asshole. Fuck you. Delay your bullshit. Ah! Go ahead and keep guarding yourself. I'll get rid of it every... Damn it! Oh, you have to be kidding me. Guys, can you please? Oh, you guys. Ow. And with the heartbreak. Ah! Oh my god. No, stop it. Ah, guard against it. Just want to make sure I fucking hit him. Oh my god, he killed fucking Zen. Good, you missed. Thank you. Thank you for missing. Oh my god, everyone just combine your fucking power. Combine your power. Smoke this bitch. Ah! Don't do anything to get yourself killed. Just kill him. Kill him. Ah! Oh, thank god. Oh. I thought, I'm like, oh, this is me a cakewalk. Never mind, we're actually beating his ass pretty good. Oh, fuck, he's going crazy. Man refused to die. KO! Winner is Sin's team.
It can't be fuck. We're the best of the best. Specialized in the offer. How can we lose?
Bah, we're beaten.
Yahoo!
We won. You really won. I'm exhausted and I'm covered in dirt. Now, the winning team will be blessed with a few words from Duke Nihon. Oh, great. Can we not, though? Representing the team will be Zen Vathic. Please come forward.
Yes, sir.
Wow, you look even bigger up close. Damn. I mean, I could be that big if I wanted to. You know, if I just worked out and drank my milk when I was a little babu. All Easterners as huge as you.
No, I'm a little outside the ordinary. I just ate well, slept well, and trained diligently ever since I was very young. I'm the way I am because I tend to think about everything very carefully and deeply.
I see. I like you, Zin. Allow me to present you with the prize of 100,000 Mira in the invitation to the dinner party. Cool, can I get that money?
Well, thank you very much, sir.
Damn, bro, I actually really didn't give me that much money. Inio shine her light and glory upon you and your friends. My beloved citizens, let's hear a big round of applause for me. I mean the victors. Yeah, the victors. But also me. An interesting conclusion, I'd say.
Lieutenant Lorenz, you truly have no shame. His Excellency must surely be ashamed to see his men beaten by such rabble. Was all that posturing just for show?
I am indeed shamed.
Come now, Almathea. You needn't criticize him so. Truth be told, I myself asked Lorenz to hold back. Of course you did. That wasn't even a quarter of his power, even though he fucking beat the shit out of us.
This is like some fucking first round against Taguro, right? Where Yusuke and Kuwabara beat Taguro, but he's like, in reality only used 10% of his power and wasn't really dead.
What?
It would behoove any member of the intelligence division not to put all of his strengths on display. And in this instance, it works to our benefit that the others win the championship.
I see. His Grace too seems to take taken with the Easterner. Or serve as an ample distraction.
Still, it is a pity. If Lieutenant Schwartz or General Morgan had participated, the show would have been far more dynamic.
Surely you jest, sir. If you truly wanted the tournament to be more dynamic, perhaps you should have participated yourself. The likes of Julia are no match for you. Your strength, after all.
I don't think that highly of my skill in the sword. I doubt I would be able to defeat the second lieutenant here if he fought as hard as he could either.
Hardly, sir. I believe you somewhat overestimate my strength. I am nothing but an unrefined former Jaeger in soldier's uniform.
I beg to differ. I have confidence in my ability to judge the strength of others. And about the only person I could see being able to fight you on equal terms would be him. Cassius, probably.
Speaking of whom, his children will surely be entering Granso Castle.
Yep.
Shouldn't we be taking some sort of steps to deal with them?
Leave them be. We'll honor the arrangement with the Duke. And besides, it's far too late for the Bracer Guild to cause us any real trouble.
But sir...
Lawrence, how far along would you gauge the plan's progress?
Just over 90%, sir. I'm certain I will be able to guide you to our destination within the next few days.
Excellent. A new dawn fast approaches this kingdom. And even if I must endure the stigma of treason, I shall pave the way for the glorious morrow. Doing something, man.
Whew, now that was one hell of a fight. I had no clue that Lieutenant Rance was so freaking strong.
You had no clue? Are you kidding me? We literally watched him beating ass before.
Yes, I think we got lucky. Even now, it's hard to believe.
I don't like it.
Huh?
It's nothing. Oh, I think you could tell he was holding back. That's why he was silent after that. At the end of the fight, he was like, kind of like, what, like,
More importantly, that fancy shindig is supposed to be happening tonight. For what I understand, it's going to run late into the night, so they're setting up rooms for us.
Ah, most generous of them. Rubbing shoulders with all those stuffed shirts is sure to chafe in the worst way. Not a comfortable places. But dining, Liberl royal dining, the very prospect of such decadence. Oh, look at me, my mouth can barely contain itself. Where's my handkerchief?
It's getting on your... Ew, gross!
It's good to see you haven't lost your sense of perspective, Olivier. Ah, indeed. Let's be off then. Off to gorge our souls upon the 7 courses of courtly affection. Oh, that's the plan, is it? Oh. Well, well, fancy meeting you here. You son of a bitch. You wander all over the place, every damn day, leaving me wondering what the hell you're up to. Have you gone completely mad? What possessed you to participate in a martial arts competition? Oh, come now, my dear Mueller. There's no need to crease your lovely face with such ill-tempered expression. After all, is it not true that good fortune comes to those who favor those around them with a smile? I am smiling!
It's just me, or do you recognize that uniform?
Yeah, looks like Imperial military to me. Looks like he could be a tough one to take on in a fight, too. I don't believe we've met. My name is Mueller. I was just recently appointed as the resident military officer at the Erebonian Embassy. I've known this whack job for a very long time. One might even call us schoolyard chums. Oh, fret not over his dark demeanor. Without it, his presence wouldn't light up the room the way it does.
Okay, you really need to shut up now.
Right. Now, where was I? From the looks of things, this fellow has caused you some trouble. As a representative of the Erebonian Embassy, I sincerely apologize.
Oh, it's okay. He hasn't really been a bother, any more than usual. Actually, it was a big help to us in the tournament.
Olivier?
Did you deliberately try to keep your participation in the tournament a secret from the embassy?
Oh, perish the thought. No. Rather, I simply never told them.
How is that any different from hiding it?
Okay, fine. What's done is done. Now, though, we're going back to the embassy. Yes, you're coming with me.
Please, do wait a moment. We have all been invited to a delightful, indeed wondrous dinner party.
Delightful and wondrous, eh? Sounds nice. Too bad you won't be attending. You're going to be confined to the embassy for a little while.
Are you serious?
When do I ever joke?
Cruel fate! Truly you drive a knife into my very heart! No, come on! Come on! The dinner! The fucking dinner! Mueller, they're gonna have lamb chops and escargot there! Don't you get it? The promise of this dinner party has been all that's helped me maintain my will to live!
You know, actually I feel kind of bad for him.
Is it really that big of a deal to let him go to the party?
What's your reasoning behind this?
I knew I could count on you! Oh, you beautiful people! But how lovely a thing is true friendship. Such warmth and affection, as opposed to the cruel frigidity of my schoolyard chum.
I don't think you folks really understand just how serious this is. But try to picture this. A dinner party populated by royalty and its influential guests from across the country. And also in attendance, an arrogant fool who never shuts his mouth because his foot is lodged so far into it. And if they found out that this uncouth imbecile was an Erebonian citizen...
My beautiful and gracious comrades, why have you suddenly fallen so silent?
I'm sorry, Olivier, but you just kind of have a point.
Yeah, your usual behavior might not be appreciated in the royal castle.
True. Wouldn't want to start an international incident, would we?
What? You would turn on me so easily?
The war only ended 10 years ago. Relations between our countries can still be strained at times. You just have to grin and bear it, Olivier.
Please, Viola, hear me out. Come on. I'm sorry that I didn't say anything before. You know, when you...
This isn't a debate.
My dinner party! My royal cuisine!
Is this really okay?
Can't say I really like it, but the facts are the facts.
Well, there's nothing much we can do about it now.
Dude, I feel fucking bad for him, dude.
We'll just have to enjoy ourselves twice as much in order to make up for him not being able to join us.
Maybe we can take some of the food to go.
Oh well, guess you're right. Let's get our stuff together and go to Gransel Castle then.
Ow, we're fucking... They couldn't bother to heal us after the match. Shit. How's it going, Anton? I just tried talking to that pretty girl who kept walking by here. You know what she said? She told me that a leering scumbag like me would never stand a chance with her. Holy shit. I was like, wow, you could have said no. I just want to go curl up somewhere and die. Holy shit. Ow. Ow. Watching Anton over there never gets old. What to do now? Wonder what he's gonna do next. Ow, you could have just said no. Is she still out here?
I don't think she is. Oh, wait, no, yeah, she is.
Hey, aren't you the guys who won the championship? Congratulations, that was an absolutely incredible match. I'm so glad you won it instead of that special ops team.
Thanks, ma'am. Damn. I mean, she seems at least relatively nice. He's not even there. They're not looking anymore. I mean, I think she's just creeped out by him. To be fair, he probably shouldn't have been staring at her like for so long, but damn though, holy god damn. You probably could have just said no, not like destroyed the man's spirit. Oh, I just realized I stayed at the inn and it was only 150 and I'm like, wait, isn't it normally 200? Did I get discounted? It's because Olivier wasn't with me. I didn't even realize I was actually paying per character in my party, but that makes sense. Hey, they're back. There they are. My sweetie is so romantic. Woo! Across the city and castle, staying in the deepening red of the faded twilight, all flickered within the liquid depths of your gorgeous eyes. Something more beautiful in the world. Goddamn. No, there's not. 1,000 times no.
Why are you looking at me when you said that?
Real quick, let me report this.
Exterminate all big monsters along the road. Okay, we did it. Police patrol. That was the end of monster exterminations.
All right, to the castle, finally. Oh, we're going to the castle already. Just remind you, since we're going to be staying there after the party, we won't be able to leave until morning.
Yeah, I think we're good to go. Let's do it.
Well, show the gatekeeper our invitations then.
I don't know why I'm so nervous.
Probably because we don't get invitations to big events like this very often.
Hey, this is the castle of Her Majesty the Queen. What the fuck do you think you're doing here? Don't make me shoot you.
Dan, take it out a few notches.
No, I will shoot the shit out of you. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit how cute you are.
Unless you have official business here, you need to leave. Hey,
Hi there.
we're sorry about the other day.
Oh, it's you two.
You're still staying in town?
Yeah, we still have some business to take care of.
We have a formal invitation, so by your leave, maybe pass.
Formal.
Invitation?
Received directly from His Grace. I don't know why I stood back there when they were doing that. What? It's a giant! See, right here. Written invitation. You guys don't get out much, do you? I guess it makes sense. They wouldn't have seen the tournament. They were probably stuck here the whole time. Let's see.
To Zen and his team, in appreciation for your performance in the competition, you are cordially invited to a dinner party.
Oh, okay. You guys were in the martial arts competition. Right, I heard the winning team was led by a huge Eastern guy. So is that you?
Hee, you got it.
We greatly appreciate your help. Makes sense. The head maid told us you'd be coming. You're missing someone. What happened to him?
It's kind of impolite, I know, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to make it. We're the only ones coming. Ah, well, that's a pity. Man, guys are missing out. What a bitch. No matter, please go on in.
Now entering Zen and Company, victors of the martial arts competition.
Open the gate. Fight the beacons.
Ooh, we have 2 doors. Ooh.
Wow. It's like the hacking game, but there's something more impressive about being part of a castle.
Bet it's more solid, too. This is the royal castle.
Part why it's impregnable. Ever since the nation was established, no enemy has ever broken through the Annenberg Wall. The capital's been ravaged by wars numerous times as a result of mutinies and insurrections amongst the nobles.
Even then, the castle has held the rebel army at bay and protected the royal family and the refugees. Or so the stories say.
Wow, that's pretty neato.
Very much the sort of tale one would expect from a nation with such history. Welcome to Her Majesty's Castle Castle! Go right on in! You'll be met with a welcoming party inside. I need a brochure.
Enjoy your evening.
Woo!
Always gotta have a big round central like staircase in these things, right?
Wahoo!
Say that again. Never seen anything that compares to this place.
It's not just pretty, it's got history. I can really feel the traditions and rules of the old kingdom here.
Welcome to Gransel Castle. You're Zen and his team, correct? So the maids. Oh God.
Ugh, Captain Almathea.
It's really unexpected, but even so.
That's right, we come in the invitation of the good Duke. And, you are?
Pardon me. I am Captain Kanone Almathea of the Intelligence Division, head of Gransel Castle's defense. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations for your championship victory. Watching the match was truly a spectacular experience.
You're too kind, really. And may I say, I didn't know they made women as young and pretty as you into captains.
Damn, Zen.
You must do fine work.
My, but you are the flatterer. But I'm not so young as your bracer friends. Estelle and Joshua Bright. It's been some time since the incident in Zeiss, hasn't it? Yeah, I guess it has.
Quite some time.
Unfortunately, the matter concerning Professor Russell is yet to be resolved. It appears that he and his granddaughter were abducted by a group of nefarious individuals. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? I'm afraid not.
We left that case up to full-fledged bracers and came to Gransel. Never even heard the follow-up report on it.
I see. That's truly a shame.
Damn, this lady's fucking face right now. Oh, Jesus God. Holy. That is an extraordinary level of fucking bitch face she's got on right now. The frigid bitch face. Ugh. I don't like it. It'll make it go away.
Well, with the resources of the Intelligence Division, it's only a matter of time before the culprits are arrested. Have no fears on that score. What the hell's with her?
Understood. We trust you to take care of the professor.
Oh, absolutely. Now, we must show you to your rooms. Shea, if you will please do the honors. Yes, ma'am. See to their needs, but do not bore them with any idle chatter. Do I make myself clear? Yes, ma'am. I understand.
Ah, very good. Where the fuck is Chloe, dude? We haven't seen her one fucking time. I'm worried now. We've gone through this whole fucking tournament. We didn't see her.
Now, everyone, I hope you enjoy your evening. For my part, I must bid you farewell. I bid you adieu.
A douche.
That was one fine woman, Bobby.
Hate to say this in, but your taste in women is crap. There's nothing fine about that fox-faced harpy.
I think that might just be his favorite type of woman.
I like a woman that can fuck me up. Haha, I just tend to find that women like that turn out to be pretty good people. Once you peel back a few layers. Like onions, like ogres, so to speak.
You're hopeless. Not that it matters, but you really do sound like a dirty old man sometimes.
Oh, my honor.
Sorry about that. You were supposed to show us to our room, right? Yes, please allow me. Pardon my not saying before, but I am Shea, a maid here at the castle. I'll be at your service this evening from the dinner party until the morning. If anything is not to your satisfaction, please don't hesitate to let me know.
Thank you very much.
Will you please show us to the room then?
Certainly. It's on the second floor.
This place is so big. I get tired just walking around it. On a daily.
Oh, wow! Get a load of that chandelier! Damn! Shea! Talk about classy!
Hush, Estelle. What's that way?
That's the throne room. Her Majesty used it to receive personal guests. It doesn't see much use in recent days, though.
I see.
But is the Queen's condition really that bad? Isn't the birthday celebration coming up soon?
Oh, no. It's just that it's the head maid who tends to her in the royal keep of late. I shouldn't speak on subjects about which I'm unfamiliar. Come then, shall we? This is your room. Where you'll be staying. Please go on in. Okay.
Pardon us?
My God, there's so much room. I don't know what to do with it all. Holy Stragas!
Never imagined we ever stay in a place like this.
Nice! This will make for a good story later.
I believe there is still some time before the party. You are free to explore the castle, but the security areas are off limits. I ask that you refrain from entering those areas. Can you be a little more specific? Most significantly, the royal keep, where the queen resides. It's a small palace of sorts, but built on the garden terrace on the roof. Garden terrace. Ooh, that sounds nice. The terrace is where Her Majesty greets the people of Gransel from during the birthday festivities. So you cannot go into the royal keep itself, but you may visit the garden terrace if you like. As to the other restricted areas, there's the royal guard room and also the treasury, I believe.
The Royal Guard Room.
I guess they're still wanted for questioning about all the terrorist stuff.
Yes. The intelligence division is currently occupying it. Entrance is restricted, so please abide by the rules.
Understood. By the way, what are the others who were invited doing?
They've already arrived. I imagine they're relaxing in their respective rooms.
All right.
Samir Klaus is here too. Oh yes, he arrived some time ago. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. If you need anything else, please contact the first floor waiting room. Now then.
Estelle and Joshua exchanged a look that went unnoticed by Zen.
Hey Zen, we want to go walk around the castle for a little bit.
We'll be back in time for the party.
Huh. Must be nice to be so young. I'm worn out after the tournament. No problem. Have fun. Me, I'm going to kick back and relax in this oh-so-luxurious room.
We need to get as much done as we can before the party starts. First, Julia told us that we have to talk to the head maid Hilda.
I'd like to say hello to the other invitees, too. We likely know most of them. Okay. And we also got a bunch of money to spend. I'm gonna go find a pool in here and fill it with it. Oh, hey. Hi, Joshua. Estelle, you made it.
It's been quite a while.
Dean Collins!
You were invited to the banquet as well, sir?
I just arrived today via airship from Ruan. A little memorial birdie told me you two won the tournament. Jill and everyone else will be so happy to hear it.
Thank you.
Had no idea we'd be seeing you here, Dean Collins.
Dean Collins is a member of the Royal Assembly and a man of great respect in the borough. It's only fitting he be given a seat at this banquet.
A man of great respect, he says. Oh, you flatter me, Mayor.
What's the Royal Assembly?
It's a meeting held once per year to address matters affecting the kingdom. The Queen, mayors of every city, and other representatives all come together to try to solve various problems of state.
Wow, sounds big. So all those guys have been invited here tonight too.
No, I'd say only about half. Her Majesty is still ill, and General Morgan is away on official military business. And Mayor Dalmore of Rouen was arrested in that nasty affair. And Professor Russell...
He is a bit too entrenched in too many unknowns right now. We don't know how true all this talk is of the Royal Guardsmen being involved in some underground terrorist organization. It's hardly time to be holding a feast at all, if you ask me.
Well, we could use this chance to see where Duke Dunan stands on all of these issues. We need his permission to have an audience with Her Majesty regardless.
Yes, that's the biggest issue here, without a doubt. Barring us from seeing Her Majesty is the height of idiocy and mismanagement. I would like to pay my respects to Princess Claudia as well, but it's the same story.
Princess Claudia's the Queen's granddaughter, right?
She lived here in the castle.
No, it's my understanding her actual residence is elsewhere, but I'm told she's come to the capital as a few days ago.
She's here then. I'd really love to meet her.
I'm sure you'll have a chance. Oh yes, were you able to meet with Chloe? I'd heard you made some kind of promise to meet at the capital, but I wasn't sure if you'd actually done so.
No, even the guild has yet to hear from her.
But she should be at the capital by now, no?
She should be. Still though, it bothers me. She probably just dropped by to check on the orphanage before setting off for the capital, but even so.
Oh, god damn it. Honestly, why would we be holding a banquet now under these circumstances? I can't fathom why the Duke would allow this. It's in poor taste at the least.
I mean, is the Duke ever not in poor taste? Hey, look who it is.
Mayor Mabel,
And Lila.
Joshua, Estelle. And here at last. I kept wondering when you'd get here. I was practically counting the seconds. So you were invited here too, Mayor. Hey, wait. You were waiting for us? How'd you know we were coming? I heard from Mayor Klaus. I heard about a pair of children who entered the tournament, won its championship, and were invited to a grand royal banquet in the castle. If I'd known, I would have cancelled my appointments and come to cheer you on. Begging your pardon, ma'am. But that would have been quite impossible, given the circumstances. Yes, I'm aware. I'm trying to be polite. Don't worry, I know how busy you must be. I'm sure the Queen has no time to waste at a banquet, or with everything else going on. What is Duke Dunan thinking? That captain was so stubborn about inviting me too. I had no real choice but to accept.
Do you mean Captain Almathea?
Yes, that's her. Her words were polite enough, but she gave me an evil eye while she spoke. I did not refuse her request.
Yeah, this is like, they're like gathering all these key players for some shit, right?
I haven't heard from General Morgan in quite some time. Wait, does that mean?
You haven't heard any word from Hacking Gate.
The General is unavailable is the longest message I've been able to wring from them. It would seem he's busy with these anti-terrorist countermeasures or what have you. I'd hoped he'd be in attendance at this banquet tonight. But I guess he couldn't pull himself away.
She's not aware that he's been essentially imprisoned, I believe, right? What do you think about all this, Mayor? Putting mayors from every city in the same place at a time like this?
Well,
They said that before, I believe, right? That he'd actually been like arrested, essentially?
If the Queen were to be in attendance, I would expect some announcement of no small importance. But as it is, this feels like the Duke has too much time on his greasy, chubby hands. He's letting his position of royal proxy go to his head. That sounds about right.
There still might be some kind of official announcement, don't you think?
Well, whatever may come of the night, the Grand Chef here is the best in all the kingdom. I plan to enjoy the dinner, pay my respects to Her Majesty, return to Bose post-haste. Duke Dinar's such a nuisance. The Duke came to Bose before, he acted like a spoiled child. I've seen so many complaints from the citizens he angered.
Yeah.
What are those people that he tells what he's up to? Any important documents of official person? Those sons of bitches. It's like a little royal library or something. A library.
Hey.
Estelle, Joshua.
Mr. Murdoch, I thought you might be here.
With mayoral class individuals on the guest list, we had a feeling you might also be in attendance.
I must say, I never expected you two to win a tournament championship and end up hobnobbing in Gransel Castle. Gas these kids to the bone, you are.
Heh, it took more than our upbringing to get here. Lots of people helped along the way.
So it's been a few days. Have there been any developments?
Well, right after you left for the capital, Captain Almathea from the Intelligence Division came knocking. She forced me to come to this banquet, but I kept my mouth shut about Leaston Fortress. Professor Russell and company are still on the run, too. Army hasn't found him yet. But the longer we keep this up, the less chance they have. It's really only a matter of time. I asked Captain Almathea if I could see Her Majesty and wish her well, but no luck. It was flat out refused. So in other words, we definitely aren't going to be able to do this the easy way.
We sure aren't. But don't you worry, because we've totally got that covered.
We will get the professor's message to Her Majesty, one way or another.
Television has eyes everywhere. We'll have to be more subtle in our movements.
At least we're coming across our friends here. Ooh, they got a royal bar.
This is a place to talk. Please come right in. For drinks, we have anything you could think of, be it alcoholic or non-alcoholic.
Underage?
We don't care. It's the rules. We can do whatever the hell we want. Oh, it's supposed to be the terrace or something. Wow. It's actually quite extensive up here.
Oh, wow, check that out. It's supposed to be the castle's garden terrace.
I'd say so. You see the whole lake from here. It overlooks the town, too. Must be great for reconnaissance.
As nice as this is, we really don't have time to stop and enjoy it. We've got a job to do.
Damn, this place is fucking big. Ah, it's so big. Ah.
Oh!
This must be the royal keep.
Huh? Who are you?
Hey, you two.
We're just here as guests of the Duke.
This is where Her Majesty lives.
Of course it is. For the last few days, she hasn't been feeling so well. She's not seeing anyone right now.
Oh, you've got it all wrong. We weren't even thinking of that. I just thought it would be amazing if she were even to take notice of us.
Just Princess Cloudy is asleep here as well.
No, it's just... Hey, Princess is focused on looking after Her Majesty. Neither of them has time to deal with the likes of you.
I inquired of what's going on here.
Madam, we didn't know you were back already.
The dinner party will be starting soon, so I'll be returning to the maid quarters. And to our guest.
They're from the team that won the martial arts competition. It's only because of that victory that someone of our bracer's social standing would ever be invited here.
A bracer's social standing? Such discourtesy! You would insult those who are personally invited to the royal castle.
No, that's not what...
Those invited by the Duke should be treated with all respect due to those invited by Her Majesty. I sincerely hope that you have not forgotten that.
Understood.
Wow, she's intense.
I wonder who she is.
But madam, we can't just allow that to pass. Surely you understand the reason that the colonel laid out.
Yes, and I'm quite tired of hearing them repeated to me. I'm terribly sorry, sir, madam. Security has been heightened, and as such, the royal keep and its surroundings are off limits. If I may ask, would you mind waiting in your room until the dinner party begins? All right.
That's fine. We'll do as you ask. I apologize. We're trying to cause any trouble.
Fine then, just don't let it happen again. Yeah, safe return to you.
I apologize that you were subjected to such dreadful behavior. My name is Hilda.
Yeah,
I'm the head maid of Gransel Castle, and I oversee all the housekeeping duties.
just who we were fucking looking for. We had a feeling.
Forgive my rudeness, but are we previously acquainted? Well, someone told us about you.
Handed Julia's letter.
I know this handwriting. You see?
We also have our bracer emblems and identification with us.
I see. Please, come with me to the maid's sitting room. We can discuss the matter further once we are there. I understand. You need to deliver Professor Russell's message to Her Majesty, correct? Right. If now's not a good time, we could try later, but... No, it's not an issue. But those special ops men have had the royal keep under constant surveillance for some time now. Only the Duke, the Colonel, and hired attendants such as myself are allowed in. Which means that a private audience is probably a no-go.
What do you think, Estelle? We could ask Hilda to relay the professor's message to Her Majesty.
No, I'd really rather speak to her face-to-face. There are just too many particulars we don't know, and we really need to discuss directly. Like what Duke Dunon and Colonel Richard are after. Estelle and Joshua, I have a bit of an idea. Can I get you a return here, once the dinner party is over? Why?
Have you thought of a way for us to see Her Majesty?
I believe I have. It may be difficult, but I think it's worth a try. I'm going to need some time to get ready, so can you come back after the dinner party? Awesome!
Understood. We'll be back then. Put us in like a laundry basket or something.
I'll be waiting. Food prep is done, so I think we'll begin serving shortly. For now, it'll probably be best if you wait in your room.
Okay? Can we go this way? Oh, yeah. Sorry, excuse me. Just want to look at this shit. Ooh. Oh my god, look at all the beautiful JPEG salads. Oh, fuck. Oh. Guys, we have come full circle, all right? We start with JPEG salad. We're going to end this game with JPEG salad. Oh, and JPEG chicken and JPEG, whatever the fuck that shit is.
Oh, this is the Intelligence Division's office. Authorized personnel only. Keep your distance unless you get key and get arrested. I'll shoot you right in your pretty fucking face. Not give two shits about it.
Hey guys, talk about being late. Bar's about to start, you know.
Sorry! We got caught up in the sightseeing that we lost track of time. Plus, we also talked to all the mayors.
Huh? Well, aren't we well connected?
We're close friends with the mayor of Roland. Plus, we met the other mayors in the course of our travels.
Ah, I see. Guess your work as bracers has caused you to meet quite a few big shots. You two sure get around for junior bracers.
Yeah, you might say that. Have you done any bracer assignments since we came to Gransel? I guess it's not all that different in other countries, right?
Right. For a full-fledged bracer, nationality is an issue when it comes to your work. The prelim fights and legal procedures at the embassy kept me too busy to get any actual work done, though. But hey, there are 4 other bracers on duty, too, which isn't so bad.
Normally, that'd be enough to handle most cases, I'd imagine.
But I guess also maybe explain why we've had, like, no requests as well. You know, like an in-game, in-universe reason for that, you know, aside from the fact that we're just at endgame as well. With all of them concentrated around Gransel, that must make it tough to handle any cases in other regions. Haha, yeah, could be.
Ugh, I feel like a goose just walked over my grave. Or what's going on with Shira back in Roland?
Now, that name rings a bell. You wouldn't happen to be talking about Sherazade, would you?
You know her?
She's our mentor. She's been a close friend for ages.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. I met her a long time ago, when a case brought her to Calvard. She was fortunate to have a good master working with her from such a young age.
Her master?
Yeah, probably dead.
Please pardon me. The table for the dinner has been set. May I show you the way?
Sure, was getting bored with waiting anyhow. Alright, wanna go and eat fancy?
Sure, that fight left me starving. Let's go dig in!
Come on, you two. It would be nice if you two didn't completely forget your table manners for once.
This is a dinner party, right? What's with all the empty plates then? Plenty of knives and forks, though. I'm gonna poke you with it, Joshua.
That's because it's a formal dinner. Everything comes out in a specific order, starting with hors d'oeuvres. Then you use the knives and forks from the outside in.
And that's all part of having good table manners? And here comes the anxiety attack! It's really not so bad. It does mean that you get to have some of the finest food available. Manners and etiquette are secondary.
Indeed, indeed. I'm told that you're acquainted with everyone who'll be attending. No need to get stressed out.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Please don't encourage her.
On that note, is the gentleman accompanying you going to be okay with a knife and fork? I'm told folks for these usually eat with chopsticks.
You've done your research. However, I'm a firm believer in when in Liberl, do as Liberlians do policy. I'm not especially skilled with them, but I will use a knife and fork.
My, how elegantly handled. I'm impressed. You're as much a gentleman as you are a martial arts champion.
Aha! You flatter me.
Boy, he really is a complete sucker for a pretty face.
I think he's more being polite than a lech, though.
Anyway, His Grace really is late. Wonder what he's up to.
Indeed. So the seat at the head of the table is for the Duke. And who might the other one be for?
Indeed. Perhaps it is intended for Princess Claudia.
Your attention, ladies and gentlemen. My humblest apologies for the long delay.
Oh, wait, is this? Oh, it's this guy. Yeah.
Presenting His Grace the Duke. Oh, Lord, here he comes.
Well then, I must apologize for making you wait so. I'm afraid that I was in a meeting from which I simply could not break away. This gentleman is Colonel Richard, commanding officer of the Royal Intelligence Division. I've invited him here to thank him for his tireless efforts in helping to deal with the terror situation. It is a pleasure to meet you all. I was quite gratified to be invited to this occasion by our honorable Duke. I ask that you pardon my uncouth soldier's uniform and allow me to sit with you. Uncouth, he says. Just gonna stand back there? I guess so.
You gotta be kidding. We were having dinner with him?
I suspected this might happen, but it's still unnerving.
Yummy!
Oh, excellent, excellent. What say you, Ma'am Mabel? What do you think of Grancel Castle's master chef? Is his cooking not on par with that in Bose's Enteros restaurant?
Yes, it's quite remarkable. The wine selection also perfectly complements the meal. I was wanting to try hiring him away.
You are not the first to say such things. What of you, Zin, wasn't it? Is the food to your liking?
Oh, it's excellent. I'm gonna have to worse describe the sense of refinement in depth. I certainly believe I could develop a real taste for Liberlian cuisine, though.
Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. And you, young bracers, I imagine you've never experienced such fine food in your life before.
It's extremely delicious. Far more worthy of being associated with the royal family than the person who invited us.
Indeed, it is a genuine treat. Huh? It's certainly delicious food. And we couldn't miss a chance to attend so prestigious an event as this. The fucking jab. Thank you very much for your gracious invitation. Very kind of you to say so. I do finally remember what my butler has been telling me about. We met before, during the Ruan incident. Perhaps our fates are linked in some bizarre fashion.
Yes, sir. Maybe so. So he forgot all about us until this butler reminded him.
Of course he did. I had a feeling. Come, let us put social classes and ranks aside for the evening. Food is abundant and the wine flows freely. So enjoy to your heart's content, except for those who are underage. Your Grace, if we could, I'd like to do as we discussed first. Ah, yes, that's a fine idea. Actually, I have something important to say to you fine folk who represent the kingdom. I use this celebration as the place to make an important announcement. An important announcement?
And what might that be?
I believe I will allow Colonel Richard to explain in detail. Thank you. As you are no doubt already aware, Her Majesty has been in poor health of late. However, she has been recovering and may grace us with a public appearance soon. Ah, that's excellent news.
Could we possibly go and check in on her?
Unfortunately, she does not consider that to be a wise decision at the moment. Within a few days, it seems likely the terrorists plaguing the kingdom will be swept away. In light of that, the Queen's birthday celebrations will be held as originally planned.
Well, the citizens will surely be happy to hear this news, as they've been looking forward to it. But surely, that's not all you wish to tell us.
Right. If that were all, you could have just sent along a message.
Haha, indeed you are correct. Her Majesty is continuing to recover, as was previously stated. However, given the gravity of her condition, she has also issued a proclamation due to her tenuous health. She has stated that she wishes to abdicate the throne and turn over royal authority to her nephew, Duke Dunan.
Oh boy.
What?
Is this true? Joshua, this is...
Yeah, the conspiracy finally makes its appearance.
Oh boy.
So the whole idea behind this, right, is that, like, yes, give it to Duke Dunan, who's just... And Duke Dunan's such a big dumb idiot that he thinks like, yes, they're entrusting me to be the leader of this. But no, it's really just because Colonel Richard could easily bend this man to his will. The one really in charge is Richard. Duke Dunan literally does nothing. He just enjoys being in charge for the sake of it, but doesn't actually know or do anything. I was surprised when Her Majesty first broached the subject as well, but her illness has left her quite frail. But it's only natural. She has ruled the kingdom for 40 years, leading it through times of strife and war. All that a husband, might I add. Given that, I wish to relieve her of the stress of her duties following the festival's successful conclusion. As the heir to the throne, the decisions are mine to make.
How terrible. Is Her Majesty's condition truly that severe? I'm ashamed that I've never noticed any signs in any of my annual visits.
Isn't this far too serious a matter to discuss at what is supposedly a casual dinner? Pardon my rudeness, but this all seems to stretch credulity.
Huh. Mayor Mabel. Look at Mayor Mabel just like, excuse me. Are you saying that you cannot take his grace at his word?
No, nothing of the sort. I simply mean that as an elected official, I don't understand why the successor to the throne can't be elected in the same fashion.
That's true. If possible, I'd like to hear this directly from Her Majesty.
Your unease is quite understandable, but we do ask that you try to maintain your composure and allow us to continue. As mentioned earlier, I believe Her Majesty will give a formal announcement herself during the festival. Could you be persuaded to shelve your doubts until then?
Well,
the issue is basically this. Once this becomes common knowledge, we cannot know how the citizens will react. This is why we're telling the leaders first, to help stave off any chaos or public disorder before it happens. This was also the decision of His Grace. Well, yes, this is true. Also, the Queen's abdication of the throne will have an international repercussions. The other nations on the continent will have their eyes on us. We must be watchful for any action on the part of the Erebonians. Surely you can see why it is necessary to show unified support for the new king. This is the world in which we are going to be living.
It makes it all sound so rational.
Yeah, he's quite the master manipulator.
in other words, the official decree will be given during the birthday celebrations. But you thought it'd be best to inform us first so we can be prepared for any issues that may arise, correct?
Haha! Glad to see that we have an understanding. This all is coming to pass. We're going to find ourselves quite busy.
Yes, we'll have to announce it to the citizens.
I have a question. I believe that the Duke has a fair claim to the throne. However, is there not another who also has the same right of succession?
Well, no doubt you're referring to Her Majesty's granddaughter, Princess Claudia. It is true that she and His Grace have an equal claim to the throne, but it would appear that Her Majesty did not choose her due to her tender age. And I must say, I agree with her wisdom in this matter. I should hardly like to impose such responsibility upon a girl so young. See, like, Duke Dunan is like constantly just like, he doesn't know what to say. He's like, it's just like, leaves it all to Richard. This guy's such a fucking dope. Yes, absolutely. For the time being, I believe it would be best for Claudia to find a fine marriage prospect. Though it is strictly informal, there's already interest from the royal families of a number of other nations. Perhaps a royal wedding could take place as soon as this year.
Oh my!
I understand. If that happens, then we'll have two major events to celebrate.
I honestly think she's a bit young for marriage.
Excuse me, may I ask a question?
Zin?
I don't mind. Speak freely.
Sorry to seem rude, but this doesn't sound like the kind of conversation you want outsiders hearing, particularly a foreigner. So how come you're making this announcement now?
That is solely because of the serendipitous turn of events that allowed Braces to win the championship. We had wanted to inform the guild of this in advance as well. I've already discussed the idea with Her Majesty.
Gotcha. I guess Liberl's military and Bracers are on just as good terms as the stories say.
That is because we lack the military strength of the Empire or the Republic. The harsh reality is that keeping close relations with each other is a must. In any event, do you now understand our intentions?
Yeah, alright. We'll pass on what we've learned here to the guild then. Man, I've heard some pretty unbelievable conversations in my time, but that was something else. I mean, I'm a foreigner after all, so it's not that big of a deal for me. But that was huge news for you guys, though.
Of course it was. Can't believe things have already gone this far.
Huh?
Never mind. But really, what a shame. If it was so amazing, it practically melted in my mouth. Couldn't tell what that last flavor was, though.
I don't know why we don't just tell Zin at this point, but I don't know. Maybe we just don't want to get him involved. It seems to be pretty trustworthy, but I don't know. Maybe we're just kind of trying to... I guess we're just trying to keep it contained at this point. Ha, understandable enough. But anyway, did you want to go for a walk to work off some of that rich food, Estelle?
Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I could go for a little bit of fresh air.
You just played tourist a little while ago. Now you want to take an after-dinner walk? I sure don't get it. Must be a local thing.
I think you're exaggerating a little bit.
You haven't gone out taking the sights? There's a lot of historic architecture around here, you know.
If the mood hits me, I may still give it a shot. On the other hand, the kitchen may still have some food left over.
Gotta be kidding. You still hungry?
If you had a blade in my throat, my dying wish would be for some liquor and a snack. I might go hunt up a bar or something in a little bit.
He's gotta feed those muscles somehow, right?
Things have gotten serious. Really have to find a way to get in there to see Her Majesty.
First things first, we go talk to head maid Hilda like we promised. She probably knows a way for us to speak directly to the Queen.
Fine by me.
Okie dokie. Oh, it's you.
What?
Ah! Colonel Richard. Haha, Estelle and Joshua. This is our first opportunity to truly speak face to face, I believe. The last time we saw one another was right after Mayor Dalmore was arrested, wasn't it? I'm honestly surprised that you remember us. I realize that we exchanged few words, but you made quite an impression on me. My curiosity was piqued, so I did a bit of checking up on you. I was quite surprised to learn that you were the children of Colonel Cassius.
How'd you find that out?
Please understand, I'm not trying to show off the intelligence division's capabilities. I'm greatly indebted to him from our time together in the army. Indeed, more than words can properly express. Might I persuade you to stay a while and talk? I've been hoping to speak with you two for quite some time now.
Huh? Pardon me, Colonel, but don't you have a meeting with His Grace?
I don't mind being a bit late. Ah, yes. If we're going to talk, why don't we use the lounge instead? I'll mix up a couple of virgin cocktails.
I'll prepare them, sir.
No, that won't be necessary. How would you go to His Grace and inform him that I'll be delayed?
Yes, sir. Gulp. Pardon me, then. Motherfuckers.
Now then, shall we retire to the lounge? Please, follow me.
Joshua, what should we do?
I don't see where we have much choice but to follow him. Be a little late, but we talk to the head maid later. This should be interesting. I met Cassius shortly after I graduated from the military academy. I was assigned to a mobile unit that was under his command. And since that time, I found myself in his debt again and again, both personally and professionally.
He did? And, what did you think of him at the time?
To put it simply, he was a hero, and a master swordsman to boot. No matter the scenario, he could find a way to handle any number of battlefronts in every direction. It wasn't just a matter of sheer tactics. He understood and could direct high-level strategy as well. Quite simply, he was a man without peer.
If I didn't know better, I'd say we were talking about two different people.
So you were with our father during the 100 Days War? Yes, he was my CO. Even now, I can still vividly remember the excitement that filled me as we executed his plan that turned the war's tide. Anytime I get to talking about those days, Tom just runs away from me. But this much I can tell you. If Cassius Bright had not been part of the Royal Army, Liberl would now be part of the Erebonian Empire.
No way! It's kind of hard to believe.
Well, as a hero, he had a knack for doing unbelievable things. He left the army immediately after the war, declining even a medal from the Queen. So few know his achievements. But inside the army, many soldiers still hold him up as a prime example of what a hero should be.
You never said one word about any of this to me.
Well, it's not really the kind of thing you tell your daughter about. It's not fair to criticize him for that.
Hey, whose side are you on? Besides, why doesn't any of this shock you like it shocks me? Did you already know about all this or something?
Well, I didn't know that he was Colonel Richard's superior officer. The rest I knew about, vaguely.
Vaguely? You're an accomplice?
Hey, calm down. It's not like he told me any of it. I just figured a lot of it out. He told me he didn't feel it was something worth going out of his way to tell others about.
Gah, I just don't get it. When he comes back, he's so in trouble.
Please excuse us. We didn't mean to interrupt. No. Seeing you like this is actually a bit of relief. When I found out that your father was intending to leave the military, I desperately tried to stop him. But it seems that by leaving, he did what was best for himself after all. After losing his dear wife, maybe being with you was all that it could help him recover.
Colonel Richard.
Now then, I thank you for taking the time to come here. I really can't keep the Duke waiting, so I'm afraid you'll have to excuse me.
Oh, all right.
Her apologies for making you so late. Not at all. You both have told me the one thing I wanted most to know, and thus I have no regrets.
Huh?
How's that again? I'm sure we'll have a chance to speak again soon. Cassius might even be with us then, to share in the stories. Huh.
Okay. Who was that man, and what has he done with Colonel Richard?
What are you babbling about now?
It's just that it's weird to hear him talk about Dad that way. I wasn't expecting him to be so, nice.
True. He doesn't seem all that villainous anyway. Even so, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion that he's got something up his sleeve. For now, we should probably put the issue of Dad aside.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And I hate to say it, but I think that he might have been playing nice just because he could get something out of it. He's an intelligence officer, so he probably thinks that fooling a couple of kids is as easy as could be.
Don't you think that's going a little too far?
You might be right. Let me be the one who's mistrustful of others. You just follow your instincts and believe whatever you think is right.
Huh?
Just make sure you're prepared for anything. Don't let your guard down. I'd say a bracer's job is pretty much that, in fact.
Okay, I got it. I'll keep it in mind.
Thank you, Estelle.
Thank you? What the heck are you thanking me for? Anyway, we need to go back and see Hilda. She's probably sick of waiting for us.
Yeah, she should be in the maid quarters. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. He made up his mind, but about what specifically? About what he was about to do?
Estelle, Joshua. So you met with Her Majesty?
No, not yet.
Trying to figure out where that room is.
Here it is.
Oh, there you are. I've been waiting for you. You're awfully late, aren't you? Sorry about that. Kinda got caught up by Colonel Richard. Did you know?
He has some things to tell us about our dad.
don't think he has any idea what we're up to, though.
I see. Ah, yes. The letter of introduction did mention that you were Mr. Cassius's children. I can understand at least some of how Colonel Richard feels. Oh, do you know our dad too? He used to come here when he worked as General Morgan's aide-de-camp. I'm told that he was a school friend of the late Princess, Her Majesty's son. Late Prince?
Princess Claudia's father.
Yes. He was killed 15 years ago in a tragic shipwreck. Were that he was still alive today, none of this would be happening. Huh. But limiting what might have been is a fool's errand. Evening is fast approaching. We must make our preparations at once. Come on in, Shea. Oh, hey, aren't you?
Shea, right?
Yes, thank you for remembering. You look well, Estelle and Joshua. I've been told of your current predicament. You won't find a more dependable child. She's a great help to us whenever the prince is in the castle. Princess Claudia.
That shouldn't pose a problem.
Thank you. If you're ready, you should go change into your uniforms. The ribbons and the headpiece are tricky, so I'll adjust them for you. What?
What do you mean? Oh my god, we dressing up like maids? Or well, Joshua is going maybe as a servant or something, or butler?
Estelle is going to dress up as one of the maids in order to get into the royal keep. A little playing with the hair, and you'll blend right in. Oh, I get it.
Uniforms don't allow for much in the way of personalization. It should be ideal for sneaking in.
Huh, need a maid's outfit. I want to try one on since we first met Lila. Cute, breezy, and easy to move in. Well, if uniforms weren't easy to move in, they'd make the cleaning much more difficult. I thought so. Well, let's get this sucker on me!
I'm so excited. Glad you're in high spirits, but you need to remember your manners in front of the queen. You won't have me to lean on this time.
Why not? You're changing too, aren't you? Pardon? I mean, he did play the princess during the play at the campus's festival.
Oh my god!
Is there really that much of a difference between the fancy dress and a maid outfit?
That's different. That was a play. Come on! I can't appear for Her Majesty in women's clothes.
Oh, you'll be fine. It's not all shameful or anything. Besides, you'll be such a gorgeous princess.
Not this again. Cut the jokes, will you? Hell, Shea, help me out here. Say something. Anyone? Oh, come on.
I see. That shouldn't pose a problem. Shea, don't you have that extra hairpiece signed for the princess? Yes, it's never been used though. He has that full dark hair, so it'd probably look good on him.
Hey, hold on a second. Come on! No! Come on! Let me go!
Well, it looks like a 3-to-1 vote. Majority rules. This way, please. We can use this as a changing room.
Damn, we just love dressing up Joshua like a girl, don't we? Wait a minute. I don't even remember ever agreeing to changing. Come on now! No! All right. I have to change. I could do it myself. Shea, you're not playing easy makeup too, are you?
Kids these days.
Oh god, here we go again. More fan service.
Oh my. Ta-da! Look at me! I'm a freaking maid! I look so dapper and shit. What do you think? I think it suits her very well. Such a bright, active maiden in training, and only after just coming to the castle too. You certainly have me convinced. And with the hair down like that, it won't be any the wiser.
Yeah, no twin tails, so yeah, she'll blend in. Though it's their hair. She does still have that bright red hair. I don't know if too many people have that.
Perhaps you'd like to work at the Grand Soul Castle for real when this is all settled. Well, we already work as bracers, so anyway. Come on, Joshua, get out of here!
Ah, fuck! No chance I could talk you out of this.
Not at all. You're just making this take longer.
Fine. Possible sometimes. Ah, so beautiful. The long hair again? Did we get like a wig or something? What the fuck? How's my hair keep getting longer every time we do this shit?
Well, it's almost frightening how good that looks. Isn't it awesome? Looks better on him than it does on me. And I'm an actual girl. A bit of makeup can make all the difference in the world.
Please, just say you're done. Just kill me now, Estelle.
We'll do it when we're done with this.
No, do it now. Just kill me now, Estelle.
Well, I suppose so. I'll show you the way to the royal keep. You need to make certain you watch me and learn how a maid handles herself. Yes, ma'am. I'm finally gonna meet the queen in person.
Yes, this is do or die moment. We just have to stay focused and get to the royal keep.
It's hard to take you seriously in that outfit, so says Smug Estelle, maid edition.
Well, excuse me, maid princess. This was your idea. I can't believe you got the nerve to pick on.
Sorry, didn't get all bad and pouty. It's too cute to book a bus when I come here and bit your cheeks. I'll treat you some ice cream later, okay?
Huh, I don't like you. I'm not obsessed with food.
Hey, I'm not obsessed with food. They get along so well, don't they? We have time. Let's go to the royal keep. You all shut the fuck up. Come on.
Oh, she's leading them away this time. It'd be funny if she literally joined our party.
Well, Miss Hilda, what the fuck do you need from us? Just tell us fish to get the shit out of here. Get out of here, crazy bitch. Hilda, what business do you have here, Her Majesty, this hour?
I'm bringing some tea and spoons at her request. The current situation means that Her Majesty is denied the right to even go about her daily life as she wishes, after all.
Such harsh words. Who are these maids with you? I don't recognize them.
His Grace ordered me to hire some additional staff to help. They've only just arrived at the castle today.
Really now? Hey, you're pretty cute.
Thank you!
I don't mean you, I mean the other one.
God damn it.
Huh? I had the feeling we met before.
Crap! Do you stare so hard at every young lady you see? I do hope you're not thinking any untoward thoughts. I rather think that His Grace and the Colonel would disapprove.
Hey, it's not like that. We're the elite breed of the Royal Army. Wouldn't do that. Check out my machine gun.
All's well then. Now will you please allow us to pass?
Pardon us, ladies. Please go ahead.
Whew, that was intense. Thanks, Hilda, you're a real lifesaver.
Yeah, that was really well done.
I'm just glad I could help. Now then, are you planning to change your clothes before going to see His Majesty? If you prefer, I can just show you the way now. I think I'm okay as is.
Boy clothes, now!
Oh, for the love of, why are you always so self-conscious? Look at you.
Stop looking at me with that fucking face of yours. I'm so sick of it.
What was wrong with that, what you had on?
It's not an issue of self-consciousness. By the way, Hilda, is this room what I think it is?
Yes, it's Princess Claudia's bedroom. But she rarely sleeps in the castle, so the room is all but unused. Huh, no kidding. But I heard the princess was taken to the queen.
Guess it's just gossip then.
You'd have to ask Her Majesty for the full details. Her room is on the second floor of the royal keep. I'll take you there.
Ooh. Feels like probably safer for us to keep that on, but oh well, I guess I want to go talk to her like this, but guys, I gotta stop. Again, I feel like I'm going too long. I need to stop. I need to stop. Ooh, we're gonna freaking finally meet the queen here. This is a big moment, man. This is a big moment. I feel like I've ever probably it's coming to a head here at some point. I don't know. I don't know how long this chapter might be, but it feels definitely a bit longer already than some of the previous ones. There's just like a lot going on. But all right, guys, I hope you all enjoy this episode. If you did, please do like and a favorite and subscribe for now. Already become a picky penguin aboard the Estelle P, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. And as always, guys, till next time, stay classy.